Hello everyone, I am Dr. Omkar Sangita Dilipra Sonone, and today I'm glad that we have with us two successful graduates, that is Dr. Abhishek Sharma and Dr. Shrija Ramchandran, who have been able to clear the FMG in this attempt of December 2021 session. And I would first of all like to wholeheartedly congratulate both of you for your immense success. And today we will be seeking some answers in this interview for the questions usually our students have. So first of all, congratulations both of you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Means a
Now
lot.
I
Thank
would, yeah, I would start with a question. First of all, Dr. Shrija, let me know, like, what was your reaction when you first saw your result?
Actually, I couldn't believe it. I was checking for so many times, and then right now I feel really happy about it. And also, my parents and my relatives, everybody are so happy about the results. And it is like I have achieved my number one goal of becoming a doctor in my home country. And I kind of like enjoy this phase of life where everybody is like wishing me and the crowd feels and
Right, right, right. So now, Dr. Abhishek, like, what's the environment around in your house?
Oh, sir, I can't explain it. So, sir, it was my dream. Like, it is my dream come true. I am more than me. My parents are happier than me, and they are so happy. I haven't eaten so much of sweets in a while. So, like, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it feels
So,
like Diwali again, I hope.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
So great. Now, first of all, I would like you to introduce yourself. First, Dr. Shrija, you go first. With introducing yourself, also mention the name of the university as well.
Okay, sir. I'm Dr. Srija Ramachandran, graduated from Kazan State Medical University, Russia, in June 2021, and I've cleared FMG in December 2021.
Great. Now, Dr. Abhishek, please go ahead.
Yes, my name is Dr. Abhishek Sharma, and I did my MBBS from Orenburg State Medical University in Orenburg, and I graduated from the Orenburg in the month of July, and I cleared my FMG exam in December 2021 in my first attempt.
Great. So, like, it's been a pleasure to have you both over here. Both of you have been able to clear the exam in your very first attempts. And I definitely hope that you all will be answering the questions we usually have. So now, first, I would like to ask you the question. First of all, I'll start with Dr. Shrija. Like, what was your plan for your preparations, and how did you step in the first phase of preparations? Like, what was your schedule? How many hours did you study?
Yes, sir. From the beginning, I was not very clear. I was confused on how to start, where to join, or from which institution to choose. But I was very clear that I definitely need an offline class. And then I searched and I found AFMG, and then I joined there. I came to Delhi, and then I started my classes over there. There, I used to attend classes every day. It was like hectic, but definitely like when the classes are going on, you just don't know the time going. You just go into the concepts, and then when I come back home, I just revise the subjects which I taught during the day, and then it kept on going for like 2 months, and then during the last phases in November, you just have to. I revised the subjects for like 2-3 times, as the professor said, and then the MCQs every day, quite few MCQs. Like even if you're tired, the Vikasa, he said like you have to do MCQs. You don't have an option for that. So every day MCQs was a must, and we did MCQ every day. And then yeah, so it just happened.
Great, great. So, like, the basic plan that you followed was just attending your classes and doing your MCQs regularly. And the most important thing, you mentioned that going through the content that you have got throughout the day. Like,
Yes, sir.
that was
Actually, when you revise it on the same day, it actually stuck in for a long time. The memory, it was stuck in for the long time. So it is really necessary to revise to the maximum. For some subject, it is not possible to complete the whole subject, but maximum, how much ever you can do it, like you have to do it on the same day.
true, true. So now, Dr. Abhishek, please let me know, like, what was your schedule? How did you start? Like, what was your plan actually when you started your preparations?
So basically, I started my preparation in 2020 March, and I was like, it really took me a long time to complete my first revision to my first reading, and after my first reading, I just started solving MCQs on daily basis. I had this in my schedule to solve as many as MCQ as possible from 7 to 10 in the morning, and then during the whole day, I would like just revise and revise again and again, because what I found in the during the last phase of my preparation, that revision is very must. One must always just emphasize on revision. And what I found, a lot of like my fellow students do mistakes. They take a lot of time during the first reading, and I think that is a mistake which everyone must not do. And revision is basically the key, which I found out was very helpful.
Right. So, like the crux that I can derive from your answer is, I feel so maximum number of revisions will help you pass the examination,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great, great, great. Now, I would like to ask you, like, what was the role of AFMG in your preparation as such? I'll start with Dr. Abhishek again, and then I'll come
Yes,
to
sir.
Dr. Shrija.
Sir, I can't explain it in my words, really, sir. The way, I am a big fan of, like, you, seriously, sir, the way you, like, used to chant, and I used to watch it every time. I would, like, just leave every work, and I would just, like, open my tab and just start studying your all the lectures. And it really helped me a lot. Because, so, like, during the last time, you are very confused that what we need to study and what we don't need to study. But so when I saw the videos and I compared it with the past year exams, I found out that all of the things which you are teaching us is like very important, are like the most important thing which one must always study. And I just followed it, and it really, really, really helped me a lot.
Great, great. So now, Dr. Shija, what do you think? How AFMG has helped you ace the examination?
Yes, sir. I would say AFMG had played a major role because all the faculties had done their job in a tremendous way. Like the concept that they give is like app, like you just have to know that. And at this point, I have to mention Dr. Prasanji sir. He has like given us the concepts like about obscurity. I can never forget that for my life now. Like I felt really blessed to have attended his class and to be learned from him. And then the motivation part, like you're actually the best in motivating. It is very important, and to be like studying continuously for like months. And so you have done a very good job in that. And then about the chanting sessions, to remember each one of the fact, like so it is like very good to attend your chanting sessions, like to repeat it every time. And then test and discussions was very helpful. And then image based, Dr. Vinayak sir, he just not gives the answers to the images but also covers the topic, so it was like
Right.
very helpful for me. uh, Actually, I came from Chennai and I joined in Delhi. I was thinking so much about this, and during the last phase of my preparation, I felt like I've made the right decision. Like I was satisfied with choosing AFM.
Great, great. So we are glad all of these things helped you finally, and you made it through your examination. So that was great to know. And definitely, I can understand totally and relate to it. What do you feel about Dr. Prasanvesh? Because like I feel he's the like best faculty out there, and I derive my motivation from him always. So yeah, he has been a role model for me too. So definitely. Now, my question to you would be about the MCQs. Like, what was your approach to solve your MCQs? How frequently did you solve MCQs and the test series? And was AFMG test series useful? Go ahead, Dr. Shrija first, and then Dr. Abhishek.
Yes, sir. About MCQs, I actually followed Dr. Priyanshing's advice. He's a biochemistry teacher. Oh, he gave an example like you scored 149 and you're solving 300 question. So you know how important is that question, and you have to feel that heat and pressure in each question. So you have to give your utmost care to each one of the questions. rather than the number of the questions. It will be more useful if you concentrate each one of the question and you actually integrate all the subjects and then solve the question. Initially, the number of questions didn't matter to me. And I actually enjoyed when I start solving the questions. I go into that. I never see the number of questions. But in the final phases, teachers advise to do at least 100 MCQs and then some grant test, and that is what I did.
Great, great. And that's the most important thing that you have mentioned, Dr. Srija, that quality of the MCQs like matter the most, not the quantity or the time you spend, right? So that's very much important.
And Dr.
What
Priyank
was your,
sir is
yeah,
like was the inspiration. Like he has inspired me in many ways. Like the way he plans, he motivates, and everything is like he's absolutely best in that.
he has, like, I would like to mention this, that he has been the only one person who is selected from India for a scholarship in America.
Wow,
So
Oh,
he
that's so
is
wow,
nice.
that's amazing.
talented. Yeah, like
Mhm.
he has been inspiration for all of us over there. So
Yes,
now,
sir.
what was your plan, Dr. Abhishek, while you were solving MCQs? Like anything different you had in mind?
So, sir, as I told earlier, like I have this strategy of solving MCQs, as many as MCQ as I could, like in the morning session from 7 to 10. Like it would be around like 100 to 150 every day, and I used to give like test on daily basis on like every weekend, and that was my basic strategy. And the more I emphasize was on the fact to like see what I am lacking in, what mistakes I am doing, so I would not repeat the same mistakes again and again and again. So that was my basic strategy. And above that, sir, I found that past year MCQs are so important, because this time I have seen a lot of MCQs which were exactly the similar as were like in the year 2019 and 2020. They were exactly the same questions. So, sir, past year MCQs are very important. And other than that, sir, image-based questions are very important. And AFMG created such nice material for image-based questions, and it really helped a lot, sir. It really helped a lot.
Great, great. So, like, that's like two important things that you have mentioned in your answer. The first thing being analysis of your questions is must, because that helps you recognize where you are going wrong. You need to rectify yourself at that point, right? And the second thing, definitely, I myself adore Dr. Vinayak for his image-based sessions as well. He has been quite good in that. He actually covers all the topics in and around it. Right, great.
Yes, sir.
Now, coming to a very important point that you have mentioned about revision. Both of you are of the same opinion that revisions matter the most. Now, I
Yes,
would
sir.
like to ask you, because like what I personally feel, 10 chanting sessions all over, because there are a lot of options available. First thing. Second thing is, they are immediately, like when they start chanting sessions, they mainly ask you for the PDFs directly. Rather than focusing on the notes while revising, they ask you for the PDFs. So, what was your plan in that? I feel Dr. Abhishek can go first, and then Dr. Shrija. Like, what did you find like more helpful for you?
So, sir, talking about the chanting sessions, the best thing is that we can interact at the same time with the teachers. Like, it doesn't matter if the teacher is listening to us or not. But, sir, the most important thing is that it is very interactive, and we can interact like, like on like, and every time we can interact by ourselves. Yes, sir. And so the second thing is that, sir, when we used to like study material, when we used to like study PDF files, we get bored after like maybe 45 to 50 minutes. But the live sessions are so enjoyable, and like the teacher motivates you at the same time, and like they explain you everything. Even if we have some doubt, we can type it in and we can ask the teacher at the same time. So it's the best part of that.
So now, Dr. Shrija, I would like you to go further and just clarify my doubt over here. Like, what was your plan for chanting sessions? Like, as we mentioned, come with your notes and then study, or like study only from the PDFs or such. Like, what was your plan?
Yes, sir. I actually studied from the notes till my classes was over, and only I have attended your chanting session before my notes as well, but it was like absolutely blank. Only when we study the notes completely and then attend, it was much more useful. And then you give us some extra points in which our faculty couldn't give, and we were able to note it. So only when you study your notes and then come to chanting, it is like it is complete. Then only you can go for an exam. And then about the image base, it is absolutely necessary, because PSM, radiology, and everything, most of the image based, it couldn't be uh, completed in the subject itself. So Vinayak sir used to integrate all the subjects and then give it in one page. Like, he used to take pathology and complete
True.
almost all the topics in pathology. It was like that, and it was very helpful, especially the test and discussion sessions, because when we used to study, we used to forget one subject, and when we give test and discussion, it is a must, I think, because only when you attend test and discussion, the same faculties, they come and revise the whole subject in just a day. So it is like a rapid revision class.
True, true.
Yes, sir.
That's true. So two important things that you have mentioned, Dr. Srija, is first of all, like not only chanting sessions are a go. First of all, you need to prefer your primary source as the notes, and then you can add up any extra points in the chanting in the notes itself. These people tend to confuse, they use chanting as the primary source. So I would like to again remind these people, because most of the people were confused in this, and that I'm grateful that you have actually clarified that doubt. The second thing you have mentioned about is test and discussion. Definitely, TNDs play a very huge role, because they first of all, before preparing for a TND, you revise all the subject at once, and then if you have any doubts, those would be cleared by your faculty. Great. So now my next question to you, and this is the most important, I feel, because I feel, first of all, I would like to ask a question to Dr. Strija, because you said as you belong to Chennai and you have come to Delhi. So did you feel any language barrier while attending offline sessions? Because most of people from South do so. So what was your experience as such?
Firstly, they gave me two disadvantages coming to Delhi. It was the language and then food. Coming to language, it was not an issue, because you don't tend to go out. You don't have time to go out. You are completely into studies and then home. That is all. Food, for me, food was not a major criteria, so I adjusted to the food. It is an Indian food, but not absolutely a Tamil Nadu food. So it was like, okay, you can manage it. Uh, Primarily, your focus is just into studies. So it was not at all a problem to go and study in Delhi. And I feel that was the best thing that I did, coming to Delhi and then study.
Right. So I would like to ask Dr. Abhishek, was he attending online sessions or offline sessions?
So, sir, I completely attended online sessions because, my family was very concerned of the all the like COVID things. So, like, I attended only online sessions, and I had a little bit of health issues as well. So, I think the online was the best source for me today.
Right. So I feel like there are two different approaches, and that was the reason why I had to actually take the interview together, because you get two opinions. Definitely, whoever wish to attend the offline sessions, definitely you have it, and again, online sessions are also at the same time available. So these are the best things, whatever according to your plan is better for you. Now, my next, as I said, important question is at many times we feel to get all off track, okay, or just be demotivated throughout our journey. So what was the thing that kept you motivated, and how did you keep yourself on tracks? So first of all, I feel Dr. Abhishek can go.
So, sir, I have this concept always in my mind. My father told me when I was going for the MBBS, he told me, "Beta, energy never goes waste." So I had this concept in my mind always. Like, if I will study, then I'm definitely going to crack it for sure. And whenever I used to feel anxiety, whenever I was anxious, so I was just used to, I would just start studying at that time, and that thing really helped me a lot. And I always had this thing in my mind, okay, if I'll study, if I'll even study for a second, then definitely that is going to help me a lot. So, sir, I just used to give my 100%, and at the last day, I just I just joined my hand and said to God, like, this was my best. and this was really my best, and everything else is on you, and that thing really helped me a lot.
True, true. So you have mentioned a very important thing that energy never goes waste. So whenever
Yeah,
all of those who are right now in their UG days shall start the preparations as soon as possible, right? So anything they read, they come across will play an important role in their preparations.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely, sir.
important. Now, I would like Dr. Shrija to just tell us what was her plan to stay motivated.
According to me, like staying on track is equally important as you have been preparing in studies. Like in my case, my parents have been a very important role in supporting me. I had days crying, like saying I cannot do it. Like it is very tough and everything. Not just me, my friends also. They felt it very difficult to actually study all the days. So I just call my parents, and I think my mom's, especially my mom's prayers is what made me came through this. And then also my dad, he used to message me day and night saying like, you can do it, you can definitely do it. He used to message me every day. And also my brother, he's like, just chill and study, you don't have to feel much. And I also remember, sir, I called you in the midnight and you were ready to support me. Thank you for that, sir. And then almost all the faculties, like they are ready to help you. They like
So,
just motivate you so much into the studies that you come to study in the same day itself. You don't waste a much of time. And yes, sir.
yeah. So, like, I feel that parents and family are the most important thing that help you stay on track and be motivated all the time. That's really important. Now, I would like to ask you, Dr. Shrija, what was your plan for the last 10 to 15 days, which tend to play a very crucial role? Like, I want to ask you about the schedule that you followed because that usually affects on the exam day. So, what was your schedule in the last 10 to 15?
In the last days, like actually, than studying the subjects which are your weaker subjects, like that scares us the most. So I have to say that you can keep that aside and concentrate on the subjects that you have done, and to repeat it many times, and that actually played a very important role in the exam. To repeat it, you actually get the answer very quickly. So you have to repeat the subject that I've already done, and you're confident and your favorite subject and so on. So you repeat it many times, and then the MCQs. MCQs actually don't come directly from the past years, but somewhat you know how to solve it. So that is what I did for the last few days.
Great, great. So now I would like to ask Dr. Abhishek, like a question that what did you feel on the exam day? Definitely, all of us are anxious and fearful before facing the exam. How did you maintain that calm and peace at yourself?
Yes, sir.
Like,
So, sir, I would like to first of all thank the team of AFMG for this topic as well, because they told us the importance of like the exam day itself. So, sir, I prepared myself already. Like I was already prepared for the D day, if you can call that the
yeah,
D day, because like I already planned all the things, the clothes I am going to wear, the time I'll going to wake up, the food I am going to like eat, and everything was already planned up for me. And so, sir, it was a normal day, and I was a little bit of anxious, but like as I earlier told you that I just completely I was very confident on my like studies which I have done. So, sir, I was anxious. This that is for sure, but that really helped me. And one more suggestion I would like to give all the students is that just please like if it is possible just bring a partner along with you during the on the exam day, because like a partner really helped you motivated during the exam, during the break time, and he manages all the different things. Like you just have to be calm on that day, you just have to be yourself, and you just have to be like sure like you are going to pass. Like that is the
right.
main thing. And my father really helped me a lot. Like he was with me, he arranged all the food already. When I came during the break, he arranged all the food, water, my all the documents, I was completely relied on him, and it really helped me a lot.
Right, right. So that's more important, that you need to be at peace during the exam day.
Yes, sir.
And if you have somebody who can accompany you and just help you out in all your stuff, definitely that plays a very important role, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
now, our last question for today's session is like, I'll seek answer from both of you for that, and that's the most important, I feel. And that is, what advice would you wish to give? Would you like to give to our upcoming FMG aspirants this time? And first, Dr. Shrija, go ahead, please.
Yes, I would say you have to just believe that this exam is not to fail you actually. And you have to build a confidence that each one of us is capable of doing it. It is just that you have to study and dedicate this 5 to 6 months of life just to studies. And throughout this phase, your hard work and consistency is going to definitely pay off. And in it doesn't matter in which course are you in, just it is not too late nor it is not too early also. If you're going to start it too early, it is definitely you're going to go into depth of one concept. So it you can start in any part of your medical school, and it is definitely going to help you. So wherever you are, start your preparation right now, and definitely success would help, would happen.
Right, great, great. So important thing that you have mentioned, like consistency is the key, and just don't get demotivated. Whatever the result was, gather yourself and get back again to it. Right. Now, Dr. Abhishek, what would be your advice?
So, sir, the most important advice I would like to give is to, first of all, just to be calm during the preparation phase. And the second would be the importance of revision, sir. I think the revision is the most important part, most important, most crucial part during the preparation phase. And so, third, I would like to advise all my fellow friends to like just be like forget everything during the last 6 months. Forget your phone, forget social media, forget everything is going to remain the same. And believe me, it is going to get better. Your life is going to get better. So, sir, all the distractions, all the social medias, all the negative friends, all the negative family members, just leave them aside and just stay focused during the last phase. And it is definitely going to help. And this is just a simple exam. If we just do the basic concepts and just revise it again and again, then I think everyone can crack it for sure.
Right. That's true. That's important. Like, you can just maintain a distance from all the distractions around,
Yes,
and
sir.
definitely you will stay on track throughout. That's most important, right? So now, thank
Yes,
you so much. We are really very thankful to both of you, Dr. Shrija and Dr. Abhishek. We were glad to have you over and to get our answers for the questions. And both of you were amazing during answering our questions. And we would once again like to congratulate wholeheartedly and wish you luck and success in every future endeavor that you undertake. Also, convey the wishes to your families as well.
thank
Thank
you
you,
so
sir.
much,
Thank
sir.
you so much.